Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm going to be doing the Mama Bear book tag. So thank you to my wonderful friend over at Tales and Treats with Tay. She tagged me over on her tag on her channel, and I just felt like this was the perfect time. Like, she did this tag I think a month ago or so, but I'm like, this is gonna be perfect because Mother's Day is literally only a few days away. So this is a perfect timing to do this tag. So I have all the questions printed out on paper because that's just me, and I print on my phone or film on my phone. So the first question is a book cover that is mostly their favorite color. Well, my mom loves blue. Blue is her favorite color. I think she honestly gravitates more towards teal blue nowadays. So I'm gonna try to find a teal blue cover. I mean, honestly, Wish Dress by Nadine Brendez is like that teal blue. Well, I'd say this is more royal blue, like a very, very dark, almost navy blue. I'm not sure about a teal. I think we'll do The Mermaid's Tale by L.E. Richmond. This has a great teal cover. I feel like this one is definitely that teal color that my mom loves. So we're going to go with that one. So a book published the year they were born. I just went online and I looked it up, and one of the very first ones that popped up was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. So we're going to go with that one. And I don't have a copy of it, unfortunately, but I believe I've read it a few years ago. Can't remember. But yeah, so that one works perfectly, and it is one of my favorite movies, the original one. I also really like the new one though. So I did not like the one with Johnny. I'm sorry. That was one of his characters it was just way too weird for me. But I did like the new one, and I like the original. So we're gonna go with that book. Okay. A book set in their favorite season or the season they were born in. I think my mom loves spring because that's when hummingbirds start to come out a little bit. They do go more towards summer, but she loves flowers. She loves when it starts getting warmer. Like, she's like me. She likes between warm and cold. Like, she likes like kind of that 60s, 70s. So I feel like she's a spring person. I'm a fall person, but I think she's spring. So she likes flowers and stuff. So a book set in spring. She was also born in spring, so that turns out good. You know, honestly, like, I struggle with trying to find books that are set during a certain season. I don't know, this just looks like spring to me, so we're gonna go with it because the tree is in full bloom, and, well, they still got kind of fall. It could be spring clothes too, but we're gonna go with this because I don't remember when it was set. And as I said, I struggle really hard with trying to find books that are set during a certain season. Like, I struggle really hard with that. I don't pay attention to seasons in books. I just pay attention to what I'm reading. So I don't know if I said the title, but it's A Letter Tree by Rachel Fordham. Next question. A book title starting with a letter in their name. So I'm gonna go obviously with the first letter, which is D. My mom's name is Diane, so I'm gonna go with a D if I can find one really quickly. Let's see. Looking for D's, looking for D's. You think there would be a D in Tracy Peters or Melanie Dickerson's, but no D. Oh, you think? Oh, okay. That was easier than I thought. Dangerous Beauty by Melissa Copeland. This is one of my absolute favorite books. My mom actually still hasn't read it, but I think she would actually really enjoy this one. So I'm going to say Dangerous Beauty by Melissa Copeland. Starts with a D. Next question is a book character that reminds you of them. So I read this one recently, and no, my mom is not that crazy, but honestly, there's not a whole lot of moms or characters that remind me of my mom. My mom is like, I don't know, she's silly and she's goofy, and like, I don't know, I just feel like the mom from A Lady's Guide to Marvels and Misadventures by Angela Bell. I just feel like I see a little bit of my mom in this character of the character's mom, Clara's mom. So I just feel like that would be a good character. I don't know, maybe Positively Penelope by Pepper Basham. Because Penelope is kind of that outgoing. I feel like Penelope is more like me though, because I do like bring out into song quite frequently and quite often. So she's kind of a mix of my mom and me. So good mix. A book with something they love or love to do. Love to do. There's not a book about antique shopping or garage sailing, is there? Okay, I'm going to say Dear Henry, Love Edith by Becca Kinzer, because this is set kind of in that small town. You get to know the people. The people are kind of busybodies. I feel like that's definitely my mom's type of town. Like, she likes to go to small towns. She likes to go to little shops and stuff, and we just like to hang out together. So I think I'm going to go with this one. Okay, a book you have enjoyed or think you would enjoy together. Now, I'm actually rereading this book later on this month, but we loved this book. Well, I enjoyed it more than she did because of the title. I like to pick on my mom when she says "you" a lot, and so Snot Stew by Bill Wallace. We had a really fun time reading together. I remember when I was little, but my favorite that we enjoyed together when I was growing up was the Hank the Cowdog series. My mom used to read those aloud to me. Honestly, we read those until I was like probably 12, I think. So we really enjoyed those together. I never finished the entire series, and I think he still writes. Like, that series is like 60, 80 books long now. I have no idea how long it is, but I still enjoy those books to this day, and I definitely want to read those to my kids. So Hank the Cowdog. And I don't remember the author's name at the moment, but that's definitely one of my favorite series and what we read together growing up. A book you have, or a book you'd recommend or have recommended to them. There's a lot. I hand my mom books all the time for her to read, so I'm trying to think of like a more recent one that she's reading hold on. She is currently reading The Lost Melody by Joanna Davidson Politano in the, because we're going to be meeting her later on this month. So I was like, Ma, you have to pick this one up. It's so good. So she is currently reading this one. And I don't know if it's really her taste, but I think she is getting into it. So I hope she's enjoying it. A book they recommended or chose for you to read next. So my mom really doesn't recommend me books because like she doesn't really read a whole lot extra than I do. Like, I have given her a few books that I haven't read personally, and she's read them before me, but honestly, I don't think she's ever really recommended me a book. So I will go with Just for the Summer by Melody Carlson, because she did blind pick this book off of my shelf for me to read in my TBR game this month. So we're going to go with that one. A book showing strong motherhood. I think I'm going to go with Hope Like Wildflowers by Pepper Basham. I just really felt strongly toward Kizzy. I feel like she had the strength to become a single mom, and it was just incredible, her journey and her faith to take care of her son. And I really loved it. I thought it was great. It's coming out later this year if you don't know, but it was just an amazing, moving story about a single mom, and it was great. I really loved it. Okay, so that was the last question. So I don't know honestly who to tag in this, as I don't remember who did it, but I will try. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag Chantel on her channel. I'll go ahead and tag who do I want to tag? I'll tag Christy A. Cole, but I think she's already done it, so don't quote me. And then I think I'm gonna tag my friend Christine on her channel. So I'll link their channels down below if you want to check them out. So I will tag those three to do this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Mother's Day for those of you who are mothers. And for those of you who aren't, you are still role models and mothers to younger girls and young ladies. So you are a role model for me. I'm a role model for other young women and even older women, I hope, because I'm here on YouTube sharing God's love and all the fun books and stuff. I hope I inspire you and just hopefully bless you through God's love. So I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed day and a blessed weekend, and I will see you all in the next video.